In today's video, I'm going to share a very easy way to create some unique sounds with these two amazing combinations. Also, you can apply this technique to use anything that you have, any sounds, any sample, any plugins. The first one is Vital. It is a free plugin that I want to demonstrate for you that a free sound still can produce amazing sounds. The second one is Lunacy Audio Bin, which is a game changer for ambient music and sound design. It is very easy to use some simple sounds to recreate a very beautiful ambient and also sound design. So thank you so much for Lunacy Audio to send me this plugin and also sponsoring today's video. You can check out the link in the description below that if you're interested in these plugins. So let's dive in to show you how I use this plugin to create ambient and sound design. So now I'm going to use some very simple sounds to play some preset for you to give you have an idea what this can create, and after that I will break down a bit how I will use it for the ambient and sound design. So I just choose a very simple sounds, plug sounds in the Vital. Then open this bin so you can see the interface is already very beautiful. It is what I really like it. Something like the galaxy space vibe. So basically this is very easy to use. You just got three function that is space, grain and filter. I'm not talking a lot in here. You can check out another video because I'm focused on sound design and also for the ambient music. So basically you can just try to put anything to create a chain that to recreate some beautiful sounds like this. You can put it anywhere that you like it. Space for the reverb and the grains for the granular, also the filter. So also they got some function that you can just randomize to use the preset. So now I just random a preset and let you know what it sounds like. So you already can feel this super massive space and a lot of texture. If you can't remember, the first sounds is like this. After that. So you will know what I mean. This is perfect for ambient music and also sound design. So let's try some other preset. So you can hear you just use one sound and then you will recreate a very different sounds just using one plugin. This is very excited for me. So much fun to play. This knob is just random for the preset, and also here you can generate a preset. So you just sit here and play around, and then you got a lot of inspiration. So after that, I want to show you, this is one of my free one-shot sample pack that just a very simple note. Then you spin to recreate to make the sounds more professional. And I show you, this is some of my favorite preset. If you know me, you know I really like to add some texture. In this preset, I will feel like I can chop up the grand texture to use it in my track or any other project. It is very fun. So beautiful, I really like it. This has got some wind sounds at the background. So you got the idea that how you can use this preset to recreate some sounds, and also you can just enjoy the process for the random and then play around with different notes to recreate something very beautiful. So now I'm going to break down how I make this loop by using the bin. So this is the preset that I used. It is a plug sounds. Then I found this preset I really like, got a lot of texture, and then I just EQ a bit to cut the low and highs, and also I want more spacey, so I got another reverb on it. The sounds before the reverb is already sounds so good, like this. So many texture and spacey sound. But when I take it out, just like this. Just one layer, then you will feel like you are flowing in the space. So I highly recommend you use the headphone for more clean sound. Then the second one, I use the same preset, and then I just make some more interesting sounds like this. So basically, I'm using the same chord progressions. If you want to know the chord progression, it is F sharp minor, A, E, and D. And also, I just use 1.5 bar for this ambient music because I love to make it more longer, to more slow feelings. So after that, the very simple sounds become this. So you notice I cut a lot of the low end because I don't want to sound like a piano. I just want to add the texture in the background. So I cut it out all the sounds that I don't want it. Just keep it the high sounds. That is why I put my EQ after the bin, because I want to cut out this frequency that I don't want it. And then I found out a bass sounds. This is just a bass sounds in the final. I just want to add the bass in this track. So it sounds like this. Very cinematic, and also a lot of movie need this type of music. The fun part is right here. So I found it a very creepy sound in this final. Because this sounds a bit weird, I won't use it in any of my track, but I still want to use these sounds to recreate something new. So I added beats and play around with this preset, and then the sounds will become like this. So you can hear they recreate to make it a lot of rhythm and also some texture sounds. So I feel like I can use this to make it as a perk sounds. And then you will notice I cut it out a lot of the low end sounds. I just want to have this range of the sounds. So after we sound design to make the sounds different, and then we can bounce in place to make it as a wave file. Then you can cut it again for the sounds you don't like it, to make it more softer and don't want it a lot. And also, if you feel like this a bit fast in your track, the sounds will be more faster in this track, right? So if we bounced it in place to make it as a wave file, we can press Option in our keyboard and then just drag one more time of your total loop. The normal one is on the 6. Then we can just drag it to the 12 like half time. So you will got this more slower one. So this time it is perfect in this track already. So you will notice there are a lot of creativities can use these plugins to recreate some texture in all of your project. And also I want to show you one more very interesting way to use it. So in this wave file, you just use all the track that they created rhythm. Then we can use another way to recreate different rhythm and also to randomize to choosing this from sample in this wave file. So the first thing, we need to drag this to a sampler. That is why I bounce and place this, and then I can use it in the sampler. So basically, you just need to press this slide button, then Logic will be automatically to slide the sounds for you, but you will see some notes it is not very perfect, but it is fine in this case. So I just drag this chord progression right here, so that means it is just the same, but I added a arpeggiator right here. That means the arpeggiator will be use this chord to randomize the sample to recreate a new rhythm for you. So I hope that I explain well in this one. I can show you what I mean. I'm choosing this rate of the notes and then play this chord and then you will see it. So they are just randomized to using this sample. Then you will recreate a different rhythm and also the tone because they randomize. It is not the same as the full wave file. And also you can try a lot of different way to maybe try the randomize and different variation, different octave, and also maybe just random the philosophy. A lot of ways to recreate the sounds. This is a very, very fun part for me. So after that will be sounds like this. Something like you can generate different pattern just using the chord and then recreate it. Because the sound before like this. And then now like this. Depends on what range you want and also what the octave range variation, then you can generate a lot of different pattern and sounds. So also I just play another way to spark my creativities. I just random to choose a sample in Apple Loops like this. So this sounds is way different and you feel like never can use it in the ambient music, right? But after I added a bin, I just randomize a preset, they come up with this preset. Then the sounds will be like this. Also a lot of texture. This is what I really like and want. So I just bounce in place and then make it like another new wave file. So basically, I only think the last sounds of this sample I like it. So I just cut it out and then put it in a new track. So this is just the last look of the sample. Then I added a delay to make it more panning. This is a delay from Logic and I love to use this stereo delay to make it more panning. And also I just want to boost it a bit in this range. Make it more sounds crisp. And then this is a free plugins recently and I just want to test some sounds. And this is sounds like a RC20. If you don't have an RC20, you can try this. It is also perfect for the lo-fi music. And then I just choose the default sounds of this bin, then become like this. You can't believe when the loops like this, then become like this. This is very, very interesting and fun to play around with it. And also this is just the default one, like I added a very massive space sounds. So I think if you don't have a nice reverb, you can still use this one for the reverb to make it sounds like some wind or blowing some airy sounds. So fit in this track perfectly. So after that, also use one very simple note in my free sample pack, and then I just randomize some preset, this one, and then recreate a new sounds. And then I feel like this sounds is perfect for transitions. The before sounds like this. After that. So you know what I mean, that I can use this for transition. It is very cool. It is perfect for lo-fi, ambient, any genre of music. This plugin is super cool for me. So after that, I just try to add some more layers. So I just play around with some key sounds before, just like this. And then I add a bean and EQ because of the harsh sounds and some delay. And also this is another sounds in vinyl. So after that, like this. So these plugins can make it more texture and also more movement. You know, I really like this. In a lot of my previous video, I always talking about movement and texture to add to my music to make it more character. So now I just play this full demo for you to have a listen what you can come up with. You can use this technique to use it for your future project. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comment below what do you think about these plugins and will you interested to buy it. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share my video. That will help me a lot. And also all the link is in the description below. You can check out these plugins and also my sample pack, and also I got a lot of free sample pack. You can download it. So see you in the next one.